Ryan Watt to the pit office.
Got this.
Greg Von Dorn to the pit office.
Greg Von Dorn.
Come on, lady. As long as they don't call me to the pit office.
Mid-video.
I wasn't planning on being out of my suit after the heat race, and I wore a white shirt, so it's all nasty looking.
Hey, race fans, I'm here with Kevin Herthler. Different atmosphere, different environment. I like this.
Yep.
How are you doing tonight, Kevin?
I've been better. Had a little bit of a rough night. My car's parked right now. We're waiting for some engines, and I got my brother's 4-star car here. They're hoping for a good night, but got into the infield tire as a little bit of contact with another competitor and broke the steering box. And I didn't have a spare, so we just figured we'd call it a night rather than try and rush around and borrow parts and stuff. So it was a rough night, but it happens.
It happens, right?
Yep.
That's racing.
That's racing, yep.
Racing. Who is your favorite driver?
Favorite driver, NASCAR, dirt modified,
Whoever.
Probably Craig Von Dorn.
Craig Von Dorn.
Yeah, I learned a lot from him years ago when he used to run the 114 car. I traveled around with him and Finch for a while, and they taught me a lot. As did a couple other drivers after that, but he was one of my idols when I was younger. I looked up to him, and he taught me a lot as far as driving tips and different things. Him and Finch. So I look up to Craig. I kind of model my driving after him. I'm probably a little more aggressive than he is, but he gets up on the wheel and throttles up, and just like tonight.
Right. What does it mean to you to watch your son follow in your racing footsteps?
Oh, wow. Well, both my kids, actually. Right now it's Jesse, but it's a touchy topic, a little emotional. You could probably get talking about it, but we won't go there. It's very nice. I don't know that I would be racing right now if I didn't have the support from my family to be able to do it and be with my kids night and day in the shop, working on the cars, washing the cars, coming to the track. Now my daughter's old enough to get in the pits, so it means the world to me. And like I said, my daughter races on Wednesday nights at Phoenixville on a quarter midget.
Oh, okay.
She keeps asking when she's going to get a turn in the big car, so she's still learning. She doesn't have enough laps yet, but she'll get there. And it means the world to me. I'm very, not many people know it, but I'm very family oriented. And my kids are with me out in the shop every day, working on the cars and wash day on Sunday and all that stuff. So yep.
So speaking of family, besides racing, what do you enjoy doing with your family?
Well, a lot of time in the shop, but we just like whatever we can do to spend time together. Obviously, a big part of our life is our business and working on the race cars. So with that comes a lot of time in the shop. But just family time. If we get a night to go out and have dinner together, or vacations are big. We take 2 different family vacations every year. In February, we usually go to Speed Week in Volusia, racing, but I don't take a car, so it's a nice vacation for us. And then in August, we go to the beach for a whole week before they go back to school. So, family time is great. And yep.
Definitely. So what is something about you that your supporters may not know?
A lot. And like I said, I was thinking like what kind of questions they're going to ask me. You get judged from the grandstand side of things at this racetrack. I know I'm not the most lenient driver on the track, and a lot of people don't know it's very difficult out there. We got split seconds to make decisions, so sometimes it doesn't always, people think that everyone's got negative intentions. No one purposely, I can't speak for everyone, but I don't purposely want to run someone into the fence. The aggressiveness that people, take away, that guy put him in the wall. Well, you can't see a whole lot from these cars. There's a lot of sheet metal around them. You got a helmet on. You can only see straight out the front, not much out the side. So you got split second decisions to be able to maneuver the cars around there. So I'm very family oriented. I'm a nice guy, and I would help anybody in the pits. Well, most anybody. There's a couple exclusions, but just about everybody. A lot of racers come over. I hand them parts all the time. Would help anybody out. Any people come ask me setup advice, stuff like that. I really like to help people, and very family oriented.
Definitely. I was going to say, your family has been a family friend of mine for a long time too.
Yes, absolutely.
So it's been really cool to just like all the years, even though it's been all this time.
Yep. Yeah, your mom and
absolutely.
Your grandfather used to bring his vehicles to our shop years and years ago. I know he means a lot to you.
Yes, he does.
We've known each other for a long, long time.
Absolutely.
You actually dated one of my relatives. So,
yes.
Yeah.
Good guy.
Yep.
So, have you ever ran at any other tracks besides Grandview? If so, where?
Yes, ran at a lot of racetracks. Before I had kids, I traveled a lot. We ran a lot of events. in a season, sometimes 50, 60 events. I've run Volusia in Florida. I ran Hagerstown, Maryland, Delaware, US 13, Georgetown. I ran up in New York at 5 Mile Point, Pencan.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even know this.
Yeah, oh yeah. I won the second short track Super Series race at 5 Mile Point. The first one was at, I don't know where they had the first one, but I didn't go to that one. The second one was at 5 Mile Point, and I won that night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have wins at most every track I went to so far. Probably 75% of the racetracks I've gone to, I've won at. Yeah, we've traveled and done a lot of stuff over the years. Yep, got to a lot of racetracks. I actually ran on Syracuse before they leveled that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Susquehanna. Penn National. I was able to run at Penn National before they leveled that.
Look at that.
So yeah, there's a lot of racetracks I've been to. I mean, I've been racing since 1996 till now.
I was
So
going to say that was one of my questions. I'm glad you said 1996.
Yeah,
That's the year I was born.
okay, wow. I'm showing my age.
No.
How young you are.
So do you have a favorite band or a favorite song at the moment?
Probably Morgan Wallen.
Morgan Wallen.
Yeah, yep. I just put his stuff on and just shuffle through. Yeah, not a specific song, but yeah, he's pretty hot right now.
Yeah, definitely. Are there any special shout outs or people you'd like to thank?
Wow. Well, first off, my family. I have their support week in, week out. We actually have a family business, Green and William Penn. I am the vice president of that company, part owner, with my father, and my mom is the secretary. So my brothers really don't have a whole lot to do with that business, although my brother does run his business, 4-Star Lettering, out of that location. That's pretty much my business. I'm going to take it over for my parents. And I don't know if my kids will be a part of it or not. Jesse works for Brian at the lettering shop. So, I don't really know what'll happen with that later on in life. But, my parents, big-time supporters, Pioneer Pole Buildings, Jeff Murray Race Engines, VP Race Fuels. There's so many people that have helped me through the years, and I would, love to thank all of them, and I have in the past. But, all my fans, family, friends, sponsors, everybody who helps out weekly, it's a long list.
Your fans are definitely supportive. There was one gentleman who actually Whitney actually posted about who would you like to meet the driver Monday, and there was like a bunch of people who were like, oh, the Hurtlers, and then I had a gentleman personally message me saying like, we need the Hurtlers.
Yeah.
So you're definitely, the whole family's got an army behind you.
Yep. We've been around Granby Speedway for a long time. We've sponsored events here. We had tow trucks here for a long, long time, and it's right in our backyard, so we like to come here and support it and win.
Absolutely. Well, it has been so awesome to chat with you. I hope you have a great rest of your night and a great rest of your season.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
the time.